All right, I'm just hiding in the shade for a second here. It's quite hot out actually, and it's, well, I guess it's 18 degrees, so it is pretty warm. I did change my shirt once because I got all sweaty, but I was just putting away something. Avery, for whatever reason, decided that he wants to sit in the car. I don't know why. I'm sure it's quite warm in there, but there he is. But anyhow, what I've done is I deployed the awning, yay, because I could put up the canopy, and I may still, but the problem with the canopy is that I can't secure it really well, and if it gets windy, you're in trouble. So we'll see. It's not windy right now. We'll check the winds for the next few days, and if it's not bad, I might put it back up again, because it is nice to have that shade when it's this hot. So, but anyhow, in the process of deploying the shade, I discovered something that is going to be great, and that is that when I am closing in, let me change the wide view. Oh, no, there it is. So this is what it looks like inside George. He's so cute. I had to put up the blinds there because the heat coming in from that bubble window really heats up the place. So I wanted to make sure that that doesn't get too hot in here, because then it's not fun at all to be inside. But when that has to come down, I thought it had to sit, because it's got like a little thingy at the top, boom, right there. That is usually what sits on top of the table. That's like the stopper, so that, you know, it doesn't damage, it doesn't move, it doesn't do and so I thought I had to have a table or something high enough on this side, 30 inches high, for it to sit on. But in order to deploy the awning, I had to close George up, which is why there's nothing on the cutter at the moment. Hey, a bee just flew into my house. Cute! But in the process of bringing that down and not having anything already there, what I did was I just strung my ladder across from that high over there, and then I propped it up with pillows and shit there, so that it was fairly level. And then I brought the lid down, and guess what? That worked great. And I thought, you know what, that's true. As long as it's supported here and here, and really across the window, if I bring this out even just 24 inches or something, that should be plenty to hold the roof up. I mean, I'll still do something down here, maybe like 30-inch high down here, to give some support to this wall when it comes down, because it's going to sit on top of that one. But this changes everything, that I don't have to have something in the middle. Ooh, I love that. We'll have to start testing when we get to that point. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, the only thing with this, of course, is now I can't really lie back there, but that's okay. I'm not going to be sitting on the couch much, and if I do, I can just lounge here, like I would if I was at home on my couch, where I would just lie up against the side. But anyhow, one thing I did want to pop in and mention is that I did clear the weeds around the door. See, look, I took the whippersnipper to it. That was really, really high, and at least now I can get in and out without having to walk through a foot-high weed. Hello. All right, well, guess what? I did end up putting up the canopy. It's all done. I even put up my little wall in the background so that I can block some of the shade, because the sun is coming from that side, because that is east. No, west. West. So when the sun is going down, it's beating in on that side. So I put up my little wall. So yeah, canopy's up and secured to George with the orange strap. And yeah, I've been just sitting there lounging and relaxing. But I just wanted to show you. Here, I'll show you a wide view. And there you go. Here's George with his awning, my little canopy. I backed up the van. I don't know, I was unloading it, and I thought it might give Baby a little bit better shade, because he doesn't seem to want to get out, and I thought maybe if he was closer, he would. So the only thing really I've left, I really should do today, it's only 3:44, is I need to cut down this bush. Jeff says to use the saw, but I'm scared of the saw, but I'm going to do it. See that? Yeah, that is the saw he wants me to use. I don't know. It looks pretty heavy duty. I'm scared. This seems crazy. Watch me. Watch me do this. Look at me. I can do this. Yo, yo, I saw following. Check it out. So much better. So much better. I'm not even afraid of this thing anymore. This isn't bad at all. You just got to remember that when you're using it, to not let go of one and put your arm down and slice open your leg. Don't do that. I almost did that a couple times because I wasn't paying attention. Well, not true. I just, as soon as I let go of one side and I felt the weight of it, I'm going, oh, that could be dangerous. I really should be more careful about that and let go of the trigger before letting go of the one side. But anyhow, yay. I might have to go get the whippersnapper again and just tidy up a little bit here. You want to hear something funny? I'm sitting here and I've cleaned up the whippersnapper, did some work there, and I cleaned up. I'm just holding it here. So I did some whippersnipping around again to clean up some more. Should have done a better job there, but did not. But my point is that once I did that, then I was kind of like, I had little grass clippings everywhere, all over my cement, all over my little patio. Had little things. So, and of course, all the dirt that was there from underneath the stump branches and that. So I was out there sweeping it up and cleaning off the little patio, and all of a sudden I had this flashback to when I was a little kid playing house. And, you know, arranging furniture and going, okay, this is going to be the living room, and there's my little kitchen, and this will be the bedroom. And I remember doing that when I was a little kid, and I feel like I'm doing that again. I feel like I'm playing house, but with a little tiny George trailer and an outdoor canopy and a cement patio. But no wonder I'm having so much fun doing this, and the thought of doing this, because it reminds me of playing house when I was a kid. And I love that much more than actually owning a house, which is a lot of work. But playing house, that's different. That I could do.